I'm going to have you start out by just telling me a little bit about yourself and your operation, and then also what your role is in the operation.
Okay. So basically, our operation is 120 dairy cows that we milk, and we have also some steers and a beef operation as well. And my role in that is to be a supportive wife and help Tyler as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. And you guys pretty much just got back in from chores, right?
Yes.
Do you help with chores every evening?
Yeah, so I also work in our local ER, and that's a full-time job. And then I also come home after that, and then I pull my weight on the farm as far as going to chores every night, helping on the weekends. Um, if the field work needs to be done, I might have to do chores by myself. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
busy.
Yeah, busy. And it's 8:30 p.m. and you're just kind of wrapping up your day.
Yes,
That's a lot.
it is.
All right. So what was your and Tyler's life like before Legacy Farmer?
I would say before Legacy Farmer, we were definitely more just treading water, surviving, making the best of what we could. Um, with where we were at with our business and everything, it was basically just making sure day-to-day operations were able to be completed and just trying to get through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, our relationship ended up struggling because of it, and we had to really look at ourselves and figure out if this is something that we're going to want to do the rest of our lives, and if this is the way we're going to want to be towards each other, because not all communication was always so perfect. Yeah, and it was tough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So since coming into Legacy Farmer, what has changed across all of those areas that you just mentioned?
So Tyler's mindset has definitely changed since joining Legacy Farmer. He has been more motivated and driven to find solutions and ways to succeed at farming and make our family prosper. He has also worked towards finding a way to make our relationship better. So he does gratitude stacks and communication stacks, all to just make our open communication better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. And how do you feel when you get those gratitude stacks? Do you feel like it helps you?
Yes, because he is not an emotional person at all. So the gratitude stacks really make him think hard about what he's actually feeling, and putting it down into words is way easier when you take out the emotion, and it's basically just putting the pen to the paper. It's so much easier for him, and it works for us because then he can still express how he's feeling without being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've experienced similar things with my husband, just because I think they are trained and conditioned to be so strong and not show emotion. So it's important for them to
Yeah,
show emotion to us, though, or to express appreciation, I guess you could say.
definitely.
Very
It
good.
does make you feel good to get that.
For sure. All righty. What would you say your favorite thing about Legacy Farmer is? With all the tools and the networking and everything, what would you say your favorite things are? It doesn't have to be just one thing.
To be honest, I would say my favorite things are definitely the networking. Being in the Farm Wives group has been such a game changer. Just being able to talk with someone who understands what a farm wife's role is so helpful. I don't know how many times I have tried to talk with work friends or some of my friends who don't farm, and they just don't understand our lifestyle or our choices that we make. And that's difficult because when I'm trying to explain my frustrations, or even just explaining like how great my day was, they don't really understand that, oh my gosh, we got all the fencing done. That's amazing. They don't understand how great of a job that was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
definitely the networking piece in the Farm Wives group has helped me tremendously. And I don't fear any judgment when I'm talking to that group either. Everyone is so open-minded and helpful. They want to see me succeed as well. So they have been very helpful as far as giving me solutions to my problems.
Mhm. And Jessica, do you stack? Have you been stacking? Do you do gratitude stacks for Tyler as well?
So I do stacks. I don't do them as often as I should, but I have done gratitude stacks for him, and he has appreciated it.
Mhm.
I've also done some focus stacks because, you know, there's times where I have some frustrations that I don't want to take out on him. So I will do the focus stacks to kind of alleviate any poor communication.
Yeah. Yeah. And kind of get out the frustration and take out the emotion. So you're actually able to go have a conversation. Mhm.
Exactly. Yep. Really figure out what the root of the problem is, not just the fact that I'm mad over something. And
Right.
it's actually like, okay, this is the issue. This is what I think we should do to fix it. How do you think we should better this situation? So it's helpful.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, great. All right. And then what is one thing you would say to a woman looking into legacy farmer for herself, her husband, or her family?
Do it. Jump in, all in. It's amazing. The amount of growth and change that Tyler has shown, it motivates me to also make those changes and be a better person. And you will get so many benefits out of this group. It is absolutely perfect.
Mhm.